Robert Sherman is live this morning in Tel Aviv once again. Robert, what's the latest that you're seeing on the ground right now?
Hey there, good morning to you, Markie. And the United Nations saying that Gaza is about 3 days away from totally running out of fuel, as the United Nations calls fuel as essential as water, saying they need some of those supplies to get in. This comes just one day after more humanitarian aid made its way into the Gaza Strip through the Rafah crossing to the tune of 17 trucks going into Gaza. But the World Health Organization has emphasized that that is not enough, and the humanitarian aid needs to be consistent. This cannot just be a one or two event ordeal. But this, as Israeli forces say they intend to pound the Gaza Strip in the coming days. A big focus of the Israeli Air Force bombings has been on those intricate tunnel systems that are laid out underneath Gaza City itself. They continue to leave the door open for a possible ground invasion or some kind of event to take place within Gaza, but have not given any specifics as to when or what that could possibly end up look like. They do emphasize to the people of Gaza City, though, that if you have not left, the time is past to move south, and they want people to keep continuing to evacuate from Gaza City as quickly as possible. Something that we had here this weekend, a few U.S. senators, a bipartisan group coming out here to Israel, on the one hand pledging their support to the country of Israel, but on the other hand, issuing a stern warning to Iran. Listen to this.
We're here today to give Israel what they need to do the job of destroying the modern-day version of Nazis, Hamas. We're here today to tell Iran we're watching you. If this war grows, it's coming to your backyard. There won't be two fronts, there'll be three. If there's an effort to unleash Hezbollah on the Jewish state to destroy it, my attention will be to Tehran.
Strong words from Senator Lindsey Graham of South Carolina right there. And this all comes as the northern border with Lebanon remains consistently contentious. Every day we're seeing missiles being fired from southern Lebanon into Israel. Hezbollah taking responsibility for most of those strikes. That's the tension that we're feeling on the ground here, is that most Israelis still feel as though the best course of action is to go into the Gaza Strip and wipe out Hamas. But retaliation from around the region is what has people on the ground here anxious at this hour. Adrienne and Markie.
All right, Robert Sherman, thank you so much.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.